Welcome to Whose Review Matters Anyway, the podcast where the show notes are made up and the reviews don't matter, just like Mike's feelings towards vegans.
No.
Hey, what's wrong with the vegans?
Yeah, man, what is wrong with the vegans? Please expand and inform us exactly how you really feel.
Listen, man, there's nothing wrong with vegans. It's just mind your own damn business, all right? It doesn't matter if you like to enjoy a piece of grass or carrots or whatever. Let me enjoy my good steak, okay? I'm sorry.
They did nothing wrong to you, man. Why you gotta pick on them for?
What the fuck they gotta do with... Why did they pick on me first?
Technically, you assaulted them.
Yeah.
How did I assault to them?
You know what you did.
Speaking of assault, so did we see that Flash trailer the other day?
Oh! Yes.
Oh,
That
man, yeah,
other
I
day?
did.
Okay, what? I mean, I'll be honest with my initial reaction. I was like, this actually kind of looks pretty cool,
Yeah.
but I don't know how anyone else feels about it.
Cool.
I don't give a fuck.
Really?
I don't, because this universe doesn't matter. Listen, everybody out there, I'm excited for the next phase of DC, of James Gunn, because the next movies that are coming out of Flash, Shazam, Blue
Shazam.
Beetle, and
Blue Beetle.
Aquaman, those four
Aquaman.
films does not matter. There are going to be probably one-hit wonders or one-hit disasters. So everything else, they're not going to continue on. Ezra Miller's not the Flash anymore. I wouldn't even be surprised that he's not at the premiere. You know, so
Maybe.
it just doesn't matter. And also too, I think the CGI looks like shit. And I think Christian Bale was in the movie too.
No, that's just the bike. I thought it too, but I think that's just...
Michael Keaton's Batman
No, it
Yeah.
might be...
or Ben Affleck.
Yeah, I think it might be...
Ben Affleck is in there.
Ben Affleck is in the film. Yes,
Yeah.
he is. Yes. But I don't know. To me, it just doesn't really matter. And then also, too, like, they're wasting a great fucking story of The Flash on Ezra Miller. So that pisses me off a little bit more.
So you're just more upset with the Ezra Miller thing than anything else, really.
I kind of am, man,
the
because they
Flash.
haven't really done anything with Flash. Except for Justice League, and that's it. And the rest are like, fuck off. Well, Ezra Miller was over here kicking fucking women and kidnapping kids.
True story.
And then WB's like, man, we got to think about this. Do we want him to be in the next Flash movie? Let's have a meeting.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm sure. I think with Michael Keaton involved and Ben Affleck, they have like no choice but to like release it in theaters. Like, I think if they weren't in it, they'd probably be like, yeah, just throw it in their streaming thing and be done and over with. But they got other contracts to fulfill.
Also, too, some breaking news. There is a lawsuit going on that involves with Ben Affleck, Gal Gadot, and Henry Cavill pretty much suing WB for breaching contract.
What exactly was the contract?
I think it was like 5 films or something, or some amount of films and a certain amount of money that they didn't get paid, so they're trying to get paid, like the whole thing.
Yeah, I mean, if Warner Brothers broke the contract, then they would need to pay.
Yeah, but I mean, you gotta read those loopholes and shit. I'm sure there's something.
I believe they might have some money for lawyers.
Yeah, they probably have something now. Also, too, the whole Michael Keaton thing for the Flash, I feel like it's just a money grab. I'm happy to see him as.
Oh, they can take my money then. That's fine by me.
Yeah, that's fine with me. I'm honestly going there just to see Michael Keaton.
I do want to see Michael Keaton as Batman again.
I do too. So Ezra Miller, fuck you, but Michael Keaton, I love you. You still have my heart.
Okay, listeners, hi. It's been a while. It's been what? Mike, how long would you say? You're the one that pointed it out. 20, 60 years, 500 years?
I think we recorded in January.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot that's been out. I mean,
not a lot.
Let's be real here. I mean, we had Knock at the Cabin, which apparently, Ham was the only one that watched it?
Yep.
I think I wanted for all three of us, since the last M. Night Shyamalan movie that we all saw it altogether.
Yes, but you and I also said we hate fucking M. Night Shyamalan, that we don't want to
We
watch
do
any more of
fucking
his
hate him,
movies.
but I love talking shit about him.
I don't even
Like
think you need to see that movie to do that. But
it's like M Night Shyamalan. M Night Shyamalan is not in front of me to punch him. So like I just love to talk shit about him.
Ham, what would you give Knock at the Cabin? Just give us your 10-second
I
what
think I already will know what
your
you're gonna
feelings
give it.
for it. Let's go. But just lay it on us. What is it?
All right, it's based off a book, and that's the only reason why I think it. Well, because it's not his own original idea, it deserves a green card.
What?
Yes,
You gave Pig a green card too, so I don't know if I trust your green card.
it's not his. I mean, also Old was a green card. I think in my book, it was based off a book as well.
Is the
Okay,
plot
if it's
twist that
not
the
based off a book, what was his interpretation? Is that a really green card, or is that like a
Well,
green
if
card?
it's his own original idea and it has a twist, then I don't think it would be as good as if he's just
it,
putting a video in book
is
format.
the twist that there
Okay,
was a
so
doorbell
your
this
green.
entire time and they didn't really need to knock?
Um, they needed a knock.
Okay, so you're pretty much telling me that your idea of your green card is that 50 Shades of Grey is an actually good movie because of the book.
No, it's the director making whatever that book is into a movie.
That's
So
And
the same thing as an all like it's the same thing with 50 Shades of Grey.
incorrect. Did M Night Shyamalan direct 50 Shades of Grey?
No, but it's
no, but
just
he's
like
using it as
you're
an example.
isn't an example that a director copy off of a book.
No, but I'm saying M Night Shyamalan specifically. I'm not saying any other person.
This how bad it's got. I'm over here comparing to a fucking sex movie compared to a fucking apocalypse.
Anyway,
Okay, what was the
so
twist?
not
What was
much
the
else
twist?
anyway out there to watch, people. So Ham ended up seeing that on his own. Mike and I
But
avoided
can I
that
hear the
battle.
twist?
Do we really want to know the twist?
There really isn't a twist. I mean, if you guys don't care, are you guys gonna
Did they
watch it?
sacrifice somebody to save the world?
Okay, hold on.
Big
Before we get into big spoilers here, hold on. Okay, so here's the layout.
spoilers.
So first of all, Ham will tell us apparently what the plot twist was to the movie. Then I guess we'll talk about some trailers that kind of came out over the last
Oh, I
couple of
saw a
weeks.
movie too.
And then okay, we can do that too. And then finally we'll talk, I guess, about our main film, which I will take the hit for in case that anyone hates the movie. Uh, as it's directly translated, Warriors of Future, which I think
No,
is just
Future of
Future
Warriors.
Warriors. Does it say on Netflix? It says Warriors of Future.
Is it Warriors of Future? I thought it was Future of Warriors.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna agree with Sal. I don't know what Mike's ever thinking.
I mean, the movie. So we'll get to that part. We'll get to that part.
Also,
Okay, all
does
right.
it matter?
Technically, no. So that's the plan. That's the gist. Because again, nothing's happened in the past month or so. There's nothing really worth watching.
Yeah, January. Any movie that comes out January is usually garbage.
Actually, I think no. More Megan was good.
All right. So
Yeah.
what's the plot twist, Ham?
Mike is somewhat right. Plot to it is the people coming in. It's not a home invasion. Surprise, which the trailer didn't make it seem like it was a home invasion.
No, it's based off like the Four Horsemen and stuff like that.
Correct. So you've seen some stuff about it. So
I mean,
they
somewhat.
they show up and then they tell them if they don't make a sacrifice, either kill one person has to kill another person in the family, doesn't matter who, and can't be a suicide. And then the four people are the four horsemen of the apocalypse, and every time they have to kill one of themselves in the group, or somebody kills one of the person in the group, another plague happens, and then plagues after plagues keep happening until if they don't get to sacrifice someone, the world ends, basically.
Okay, who died?
Oh, I was gonna leave it up to you guys
My
to
soul just died just now
watch it.
after hearing all that.
I'm just gonna leave it as one of. It wasn't the little girl; it was one of the fathers.
Mm.
Okay, I'm guessing it's the redhead.
All right, we don't need to go this deep in
The
there,
redhead,
right?
he's one of the four horsemen.
Oh, the redhead is one of the force. Oh, I'm talking about Harry Potter guy.
Yes, he's one of the four horsemen.
So he dies,
Potter.
and when he dies, he causes an apocalypse.
No. Next.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't have to know anything else. That's fine. I'm already at it. I'm
I'm just gonna search it
disinterested.
online.
I
Honestly,
am
it's not that big of a
disinterested.
deal.
Speaking
Movie
of
looks
not a big
stupid.
deal,
Fuck M Night Shyamalan. I don't know why they so rude money.
just get over it. Okay,
Okay.
so we already talked about what is it? The Flash trailer. It's pretty cool, but probably not going to be all that great. What Fast X? Let's bring that up. I mean,
This movie look fucking stupid.
well, hold on. To be fair, it ain't doesn't look anywhere near as stupid as the whole. They flying in space with a race car. Like,
Or their car turns into Spider Man.
what? Wait, what? When did that happen?
You don't remember like in the beginning where like he chained the car to go across the other side?
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, this one seems a little bit more tamed uh, than all previous fast entries.
Jason Momoa doesn't really give me the interpretation of like a villain.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. I was like, okay, so he's the big bad, but he doesn't. I don't know. He doesn't come off as like menacing as like Jason Statham was when he was first introduced into the series.
Did he lick his blood when he stabbed somebody?
Yeah, yeah, he did.
Ew. I
And
don't think
thoughts?
that's even intimidating. I think that's just fucking like hazard.
Yeah. Ham, what do you think? Fast X, you down?
It's family.
That's it.
Um. Yeah. No. I mean, there's a lot of. I mean, you have uh, uh Bree or what's her name again?
Brie Larson.
Brie
Yeah,
Larson.
she's in it. That's interesting. Who else?
She's
Jason
For
supposed to
some
play.
reason,
Momoa.
Charlize Theron is still in the franchise, even though she is not really like. That's one of the things. When they first introduced Charlize Theron, I thought she was going to have like a bigger role, but so far she is just there just to be there,
I mean, that's a
to
lot of
have
them
another
at this
big
point.
name.
I mean, everyone else is. I
Yeah.
mean, I
I
mean, the
mean,
only person that's not coming back is The Rock, and that's because they were fighting on set. So
yeah, there's some people in there that you don't really need. Like, who? Why do you need Ludacris in there anymore?
yeah,
Like, he's just there just to be there.
yeah. Also, we have John Cena coming back. Why? Just because he was on the last one. It's just because they were in the other ones. That's all.
I do
I'm just
find it.
waiting for Gal Gadot to come back and be like, "I'm not dead. I was actually hiding."
Oh, did you?
That sounds familiar.
Uh, uh, I was gonna mention something about. Oh my god! Oh, that it's interesting how they're. I don't know if they're writing, if they are actually planning things ahead, which they're probably not, but like how they kind of fit this with Fast Five, because that's essentially like that's like a minute of the trailer right there where they replay that Fast Five scene where they take away the safe or whatever,
Yeah,
and I'm like, oh okay, I forgot that this boss villain guy, whoever owns this shit, is important. So
Also, was
but
that the last movie he was alive?
yeah,
no, no, not Paul
J-
Walker. No,
no, that was six.
yeah, I think it was six.
It was six, but for some reason, the movie wants to give you the idea of Jason Momoa was in five, and the car got destroyed by the safe, and his family died, and he was in the ocean. But I don't know. It's just I don't know, man. I honestly I just can't wait for this to be over. I think I don't. I'm gonna say this, and I might fucking shoot myself in the foot for this. I don't think this movie is going to be worse than the last one.
I mean, you can't really be topping the whole rocket, race car thing.
Oh man, I feel like I want to shoot
I
myself in
think
the
there's like
foot.
one or two more left. I think it's because this
This
is
better
this.
not be like X Part One or X Part Two. They haven't mentioned that, but I don't want that bullshit.
They might. I just remember because like tagline, it's the beginning of the end or something like that. So there's like one or two more.
Can you imagine like they called it Fast X, and then later on we find out that it's connected to XXX,
Uh,
the Vin Diesel movie.
uh,
Remember Triple X?
Next.
yep, I concur.
All right, what else? We only had TV spots of like Indiana Jones. What else is there? Transformers. There was a TV spot for.
I
Yeah,
didn't see Transformers.
yeah, it was
Yeah,
Transformers.
there
Yeah,
was a quick one. They highlighted like the main
When
car, I
the
guess,
fuck
that the
was
and
kid's
you
that?
know what's so
driving.
funny? They didn't show any of the beasts,
Yeah, I don't want them to. Um,
even though it's called something Beast, and then like I don't know, the Rise of the Beast is it?
yeah.
But they didn't show
Uh,
any beasts.
what else was there? Was like something. Oh, Guardians. They had a Guardians
Yeah, I
trailer.
told you about.
Oh yeah, that looks interesting.
It looks okay.
I still believe maybe Rocket might die.
I think that's what people are speculating.
Why
It's
can't
just
Chris
like
Pratt
he
die?
go
You don't think his character's gonna die?
Nope.
Drac. No, he's the
Oh, you said Drac or
No. Chris Pratt, Star Lord.
yeah, Chris Pratt? I
Star
don't
Lord.
think so.
Why would they kill him off? He's still like. I don't think they'll kill him off. It's like why didn't they
No.
kill Gamora off
Mm.
just for him just to go find her and then he dies?
Has she been in the same amount of? Yeah, I guess she's been in the same amount of movies. No, technically she was not in the Christmas special.
True.
But is that considered as a movie?
I
No.
mean, appearances, right? Their contract, right, when they sign up, is like you're due for 9 appearances. A cameo counts as one of those appearances.
Or maybe in a half?
I don't know. This Guardians trailer looks okay. Uh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
not really looking that much forward to it. Not as much, at least, as Ant-Man, which is this weekend, by the way.
Yeah, I
Yes.
am watching it Friday.
Me
Matinee.
too.
I'm watching Megan.
Oh my god.
In 3D.
In 3D.
No, not 3D.
See, there's not even that much to talk about the Guardians trailer.
Well, yeah,
That's
there's
what
nothing much to talk about. They showed a little bit of things, and they show like I still don't know what's the movie about. I think it's just to look for Gamora, but I think they come across another villain out there. Well,
Who's Gamora?
Are they gonna do that? They hint at
Maxwell,
it, but I hope it's like just straight up joking. Like they
Why
kind of
is
hinted
Gamora?
that Star Lord would be into Nebula for like a split second, and I'm like, wait, what? We're really gonna go there? Like,
I think he's just lonely, and you know what, and he's just looking at anything that looks, acceptable.
sound like you're talking about true experience there.
I fucking hate you.
What else? I feel like I feel there was just something else we gotta be glossing over.
65 looks interesting in my opinion.
60. Oh, is that the Adam Driver movie?
Yep, I'm looking forward to that movie. Believe it or not.
Kind of.
I think that's the movie that I'm most excited for.
It just seems like it has like the most potential to be a very tropey movie, though. Like you've
Yeah.
seen them
Oh,
all, kind of thing.
and also too, happy Valentine's Day, everybody. I hope everybody had a
Oh,
good
You're too
that's
late, man.
that's
time.
You're
much
too fucking late.
belated.
No. I'm not too late about this because this kind of connects with what I'm about to say. Lady Gaga dropped a picture of Joker 2.
So
That it was a tease. What do you mean? So the fuck? It
It's just
was
a
one of the
face.
pictures.
took
Yeah,
you a while to
she
react there.
dropped a picture
It's
of
just a
her
face.
with Phoenix.
It's just a face.
It's just his face, but it's just a little tease picture that she is like Harley Quinn in the movie.
Yeah, it's just a face,
And
though.
for some reason, yeah, the face. For some reason, that actually got me more excited about the movie.
The face.
Yeah,
All right. I mean, it's the
hey, it's the
marketing
same
team.
thing as you when you see like a skin of Halo. You're like, oh my god, you
I
know.
mean, I guess. Even though Ham and I have been kind of bitching about the microtransaction shit, but sure,
Did they
yeah,
fix
okay.
it yet?
It's there's something.
There's a couple. There was like headlines that I saw a couple companies. I think what like I forgot. I think Game Informer. I think a couple like other like gaming reviews that were saying like Halo like was part of like the top 10 most disappointing game.
Probably.
I'm like, damn, that sucks. But either way, like I thought that was pretty cool. I'm excited for it. What's another tease? I don't think they released anything much about it.
There was a new Smash Brothers player introduced during the Super Bowl
Oh,
too.
really? What?
Yeah.
When?
Oh my
What
god,
Yeah.
Super Bowl were
Rihanna.
you
Wait,
watching?
are you actually like asking legitimately? Because that's just like the main joke going all around the world
Yeah,
now.
it's Rihanna. Is her platforms.
Oh, boo! Yeah, I've
You,
seen it.
all the memes are all over the place. I'm not gonna lie. When it first started happening, I was like, wait, is this really Smash Brothers going on? Like, you can't deny that that's Battlefield 100%. Like,
Yeah,
I was like thinking about it. I was like, this kind of looks like Battlefield. Maybe it looks like, oh nah, I'm probably stupid. And then I just see a whole bunch of memes. Rihanna, look out! And Captain Falcon is buddy.
yep.
Kirby's
Great
flying
halftime show,
around.
by the way. Great halftime show. I love you, Rihanna. Um, and then I saw something because I don't think there's anything much to talk about.
What'd you
Oh,
watch?
we could talk about the direct. Pikmin 4.
Oh yeah, Nintendo Direct. It was a pretty solid one. Yeah, Pikmin 4, Metroid Prime Remastered.
That's cool.
They ended it with
Um,
like 5 minutes of like talking about Zelda Tears of the Kingdom.
it looks good. And then they introduced more games for the was it like Game Boy Advance games
Yeah,
and
Game
Game
Boy
Boy?
games and Game Boy Advance games on the Nintendo Switch. Ham, you can
Hmm.
play the Pokemon trading card game.
Yeah. What
Yeah,
about pinball?
I think that's already on there.
Is it? I don't know.
I think
And
so.
Tetris. I feel
Yeah,
like
Tetris.
what we were talking about. I don't think you guys remember this conversation.
Nope.
Probably
I
not.
don't think if you remember this. So I was saying that probably later on they'll probably add up like maybe GameCube games later on into the.
Oh, it's still quite possible.
Yeah, but that's how
I
much again?
but the thing is that like of course like if you buy the expansion pack, if you buy the yearly, it's $80 a year, and I feel like that's nothing. That's like good value. And then if they added more stuff onto it, it'll probably get a little bit more expensive, but it's still good because now these days like games are like $70,
They're about
and
to
it's
be.
they're about to
That's what
be, and then
uh
Zelda is
the
about to
new
be
Zelda
70.
game is starting off at 70.
Yeah,
What
exactly.
what I would like Nintendo to do, which probably would have sweetened the pot more, but they only did it for 2 games, was that DLC for games could be attached to that $80 a year deal,
Yeah,
which
they
would
did
be
it with
nice.
Animal Crossing, Splatoon, and then now Mario Kart. They added
Yeah,
more
but that
things,
but that's it. Like it's
but
Splatoon
that's it.
2,
They give me
which not a
more.
lot of people play anymore. Mario Kart, which they're gonna keep supporting that game until the end of time because that's their number one best selling game of all time.
Hmm.
Uh, and then Animal Crossing, which they haven't really updated that too in a very long time either. It's like if you had continued it,
Yeah, my
I think
wife
you would
is.
have had more people jump in on that deal.
Yeah, my wife has been saying the same thing too. She's like hugging up her island, and she's like, "How come they haven't put more stuff into Animal Crossing?" I said, that's a good question. I don't know." And I think there's another thing too. I don't think they have really invested in other things in their games like Mario Strikers, Mario Golf.
Nope.
Um, I think only they have only invested into more of their like Splatoon games, Mario Kart, of course, Smash Bros, and that's it. I think.
No.
Yeah, I haven't really. Oh, I did get Mario Odyssey. I forgot to keep playing. I'm in the big city now, so yeah.
Nice, nice. But it
All
was a
right.
solid direct. Oh, also too, I have one other thing, guys. I did see a movie called Missing in theaters.
Missing.
That's the one
Missing,
with the online thing with the girl looking for her mother and all that.
Oh, like the knockoff off the John Cho one or whatever.
like searching or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um, I'm gonna give it a yellow card.
Okay.
It was entertaining. Predictable but entertaining.
Speaking of movies that we saw, I also saw Shotgun Wedding.
That was
And
supposed to be. So that's what all three of us were supposed to do. But I already said I had no interest in seeing it. That was Mike's idea, and Mike still didn't even watch that movie.
Well, you guys mentioned that. I was like, sure, I'll watch it. I want to watch Future Warriors or Warrior Future, whatever, and then Shotgun Wedding, and then I only got to watch Warrior of Future Warrior, whatever the fuck it's called.
Warrior Future, Future Past, Warrior Future.
So, Ham, how was Shotgun Wedding? Was it everything you thought it would be and more?
Oh yeah, I thought I finished it. I saw the first maybe 20 or 30 minutes drunk and forgot, and then well, I fell asleep, so I was like, maybe grayed out a little bit. But started again, rewatched it, and it was just stupid fun. I, if you're going to knowing that it's stupid fun, yeah, sure, green. But if you thought it was going to be like a serious movie or even like it'd be more of a yellow. So I'm going to. I thought it was going to be stupid fun, and concerning what else I watched, we'll talk about that later. I'm giving this a green.
I guess.
Yeah, it's Jennifer Lopez. I mean, the last time I didn't even see the movie, but a probably serious movie that she did was maybe the stripper one.
Oh man, that was way back though.
That's not that way back.
I don't know. Feels like it's way back.
I can go way back in whatever Mary movie she's in, wedding movie. Well, I'll go further
Every
back.
movie ever.
Yes, almost.
All right. So it looks like Mike missed out. He needs to
Oh
go.
man, I'll watch it. I guess
I won't.
I did watch one thing.
You already said one thing.
Oh, Wednesday Green Card. If I haven't mentioned it,
Oh, Wednesday.
Wednesday. Yeah.
Oh, he did say Wednesday. I thought he said he saw that movie on Wednesday.
Oh no! Watching the Netflix series Wednesday.
Oh, I thought. All right.
Green Card. It was a really good show.
Yeah.
Off topic slightly, just at this point. Just
Hot
like
topic.
no, just like thinking about The Last of Us, and like I have quite a bit to say about the last couple episodes.
No.
I
Like
know,
you always
I
say.
know. I feel like for future reference, these kind of things we might want to do it on a weekly basis, like or just like whenever we get a chance, like talk about what we've caught up before. Because I mean, no. Last of Us is doing that bullshit thing that Marvel does, where it's like, here's 30-minute episode, here's a 5-hour long episode, here's another 30-minute episode, and I'm like, okay, I'm over that first of all, but most of their episodes have been pretty goddamn long, so
Yeah.
there's I don't know. There's a lot.
I mean, I've always wanted to do weekly reviews after the episode drops, but you guys always want to review it all together.
No. That's
no, don't put that on us.
That's on you.
No, that's not on me. That's
consensus.
on you guys. I've always wanted to do that.
No. General consensus.
General consensus. It's 2 against 1. How's that fucking general consensus?
2023. This guy is new year, new me. I'm gonna change all my things I said before.
Hey, it's on the record.
What's on the record is that we all watched this next movie we're going to talk about.
It's definitely on the record.
It's on the record. I will tell, and I'm going to take the hit for this. Here's why. Here's the only reason why I even brought it up.
Yeah.
As people that know me, and I think I maybe mentioned it here on this show like once or twice.
It's on the record.
I collect Hot Toys, like figurines, right? We do the Iron Man and Spider-Man figures. And Hot Toys has been recently trying to broaden their Asian market. And then just recently, they've opened up a couple of shops in China. But what was their kind of big like draw in, I guess, to their stores? They did like out of the blue, like these figures based on this movie we watched, which was they called it Future Warriors. That's how I first remember seeing it, was Future Warriors. And I just thought it was strange because they usually don't do like, I don't know what to call it, not like off titles or whatever. Basically like a non-Marvel, non-DC. They usually do the pop culture stuff, but this one was just out of the blue. And then the suit kind of looked cool, and I was like, oh, all right, these figures don't look that bad. And I saw the trailer for the movie, and I was like, oh, okay, maybe eventually I'll watch it at some point. And then finally we get to the last month where we're trying to figure out what the hell to watch, and I realized it was on Netflix because it came up on my what is it? What the recommended feed or whatever.
Yeah.
And the title says Warriors of Future, which direct translation, you can call it Future Warriors. It's the same shit. So I just threw it out there, and then these two guys were like, yeah, okay, fine. So
Yeah, because you never said the other movies. I had 4 movies.
This guy taking a shit.
I'm not taking a shit. I just walked away so I could yell. I put 4 movies up before you put Future Man, Past,
but we
Baby in the
didn't want to
Half.
watch Knock at the Cabin. We didn't want to watch Shotgun Wedding. Or okay, I'm saying I didn't want to watch either of those movies. And then whatever else. What was the other one on the list? I don't remember.
So my question is, did you see it before you recommended it?
No, I did not.
Okay, I forgive you.
So, so anyway, that's where we are right now. Warriors of Future. Let me pull up the statistics here for this fairly short movie, an hour and 39 minutes long. Um, the synopsis goes: when a meteor carrying a destructive plant strikes the world, a suicide squad is given hours to save their post-apocalyptic city from total collapse. IMDb 5.6 out of 10. Rotten
Ooh.
Tomatoes 88%.
Ooh.
Or 88%, really? You're going ooh?
Yes.
I don't know what this place is called. commonsensemedia.org.
Boo.
It's a thing.
They're the new us.
Sure.
Common Sense Media gives it a 2 out of 5. Now, Ham was also trying to broaden his market over to Asian territories as well.
Always.
Jesus Christ.
So he didn't know what to serve other than sake because that's the most stereotypical Asian-esque drink that he could think
Whoa.
of.
That's fucked up.
It's Ham, not me.
Double
Which is
whoa.
probably why 84% of Google users like this movie.
Wow,
Yeah, they
really?
fucking got drunk.
All right. Cards all around, and then we'll backtrack as to what. Well, I don't know. I guess we can just. We may want to consider just changing our general format to just open discussion because I feel like it works better that way.
That's
So,
great. I'm gonna change the format.
That's good for me. I'm getting into red.
okay, all right. We're just going straight there.
I'm just gonna
Ham.
go fucking
I'm
straight
so
high
close to
one.
giving this a future card. Like, uh-uh.
A
I
future
took
piece of
notes
shit.
just in case. I took fucking notes, but I'll give it a. I mean, it's so early, but usually I looked at our thing, and our first January movie was some cards given out real fast because they fucking suck. So
You're giving this your Becky?
as of right now, I will hold off on the future card.
he's changing it to future card, which no, nothing's ever gonna top Becky.
Yeah,
Let's be
this
real.
yes,
No.
100%.
Okay, hold
No,
up.
Becky
Listen,
is here to
this
stay. You cannot
this
change it.
this is no yeah, pretty much. This is nowhere near like this is not green card level. This is not green card territory. I can agree with all of y'all on that.
I
But
think
I
if
think
this movie had Becky, it would have been solved right away.
maybe that little girl does become Becky. I don't know. I don't know. Yellow card just for me. I don't think.
Of
Does that
course,
make
it's
you
a
feel tired?
fucking yellow
It's
card.
okay. I don't understand. It's a fucking sci-fi action popcorn flick. Like,
But it's a
why are
very
we looking for
bad
like a
sci-fi
deep
movie.
No, no,
storyline
no, no,
here?
no. No, there's aliens, there's like robots, there's mech suits, and still bad? How is that possible?
Okay, but what's so like what's like awful to you? Like, what's
Everything
so
about it.
Let me check my notes because it's been a
Can I? Can
while.
I? Can I try to? Okay. What about this, Ham? Look at your notes, and then you tell me if I
I
hit.
found them.
Can you tell me if I hit the right spots on your notes?
I don't know how something with aliens or robots can be so bad. Oh right, Halo. Um wish I had plan B. I haven't heard that phrase said so much in college. All right.
oh my god, that's terrible.
Oh God, a setup for another movie. No, just no. Why? The
Oh,
what's
don't
the
forget about the
green idea?
weird
I want
one-eye
Wait,
guy.
anything.
hold on. Let's do this one at a time. Set up for another movie.
I don't even know. This was oh
What was
god.
the shit in the end of them going to space? Like,
Yeah. Oh
we're
yeah.
so
That's what it was. That's exactly what I'm like. Oh god, a setup for another movie? No, just no. Why? Who thought that was a good idea? I want
Oh,
anyone
for the
and
post credit thing,
everyone.
I guess so. Like it because that was after like the credit, right?
Oh,
yeah.
I don't care where it was. It was there. And then the last thing I wrote, I want anyone and everyone who had a part in this movie to be fired. There you go. Just in general, like canceled. Uh,
Yeah, I think in my opinion, this is of course my opinion. I just couldn't buy into all this bullshit of what they were saying. Pandora, fucking these, like everything else was like a disaster until like a meteor came and then the aliens came.
also, yeah,
And it was
the
just like, you know what's so funny is that I saw Edge of Tomorrow because it's on HBO Max, and then
oh
I saw this
so
movie.
good, so good.
It's so good, and then this movie was copying the same shit what Age of Tomorrow was doing, but except for the whole Groundhog's thing.
Yeah, except
Well, I
for
was gonna
all the
say, how
good
can you
parts.
compare the like? I was if you had said the suits, I'm like, sure, yeah, the suits are probably the same, but I mean, the storyline is nowhere near the same.
Yeah, because it doesn't have one. I mean, the villain was the guy. He's like, I'm Pandora or
But why?
whatever. I'm the bad
Okay,
guy now.
but that's my argument because like yeah, I mean, if we're gonna try to break this down and see of like how like philosophical or Oscar worthy this movie can be,
The
Not
there's nowhere
Oscar
near that.
CGI
worthy.
It's like
the
a
Just
flat
CGI was
line. Like
terrible,
it's
by
just
the
not
way.
gonna achieve anything of that sorts. But that's why it's like they throw you into this like made up world of this stupid plant that's like taking
made up
over
sentence of
everything.
the world.
It's just, but like it. Then at that point, it's like you got to realize, oh, okay, this movie's not really taking itself seriously. So just like kind of
Yes,
like
they
what?
were.
Yeah, they were
No,
really hard.
Yes, they
no.
were.
Come up with that kind of acting, especially from the stupid sergeant and the guy in the
No, there
wheelchair, or
wasn't like
whatever.
a we're stupid. Like a little bit maybe on the even the setup is like, oh, he was with us, he betrayed us, now he's not a guy, but now became a guy in like a minute. So no.
Yeah,
I
the crazy
think
old guy, the one that reminds me of you, that guy, the one-eyed guy.
when
It,
he kind of does look like you a
That's
little
what I'm
bit.
get the fuck
saying.
out of
This is
here.
not a movie to take that seriously. This is just like a popcorn flick. Just like shut off your brain, like Mike always says, and just watch the damn
This is
movie.
yeah,
Like,
shut off my brain and be in a comatose for about a year
Okay, I'm
and
not
then
gonna
wake
lie.
up
There
and
was a part. It was in the beginning of the movie where they're in the hospital when the guy's bleeding out, and one of the guys is looking for medicine.
yeah,
You know, and then when the monster, like one of the aliens, is coming right behind him, in my mind, I was like, okay, we're gonna get some good ass action
yeah.
shit. I never felt so underwhelmed of an action scene ever in my life until this shit had until like that scene, like him shooting, but like there's no like tension, and then
Yeah.
out of nowhere, fucking Iron Man came out, and like even brought up the tension even way less. And it's just like there's no like there's I don't know how to describe an action scene.
so the entire like car chase and all the choreography on there and all the
No, that
shit
was
that they use
But
CGI for.
the choreography where the whole half of the movie was the other guy grabbing onto the other guy. Like literally, it was like, I got you, I'll push you, I'll push you, I'll
there
pull
was
you,
no
I'll pull
sense
you.
of like I felt like there was like no sense of urgency of like the action scenes. There was no tension. There was no of like you know what I mean? Like you know how when you hit somebody really hard, like especially when you're fighting machines versus machines, like you hear like that metal hitting metal really hard, like ooh fuck. Like this movie didn't have like I
That's
feel
what you're
like
bringing in the audio too.
you
Damn.
forgot the audio of the fighting scenes. I don't
Also,
know.
also with the fighting scenes, I did not. Okay, they're fighting the alien. They're fighting the robot. I'm like, they're fighting an enemy. I didn't really see the big difference in fight style or sort of when it came to the different enemy types. I guess they all seem bland as shit.
Yeah, like, and I think like the moment that when he went inside the root of the shit that they were looking for to like freezing or whatever, like the whole city's getting destroyed. Yeah, sure. And this motherfucker has time to sit there and just give out like a one speech. What did he say? He's like, "Time for you to freeze up, you aliens," and like he just threw it.
So We also get the same level of stupidity in the Fast movies, like, and yet some of them we give them a yellow or
Hey,
green
it's about
card.
family. We know
It's
about
about
family.
family. This movie didn't have any type of chemistry or family, man. Vin
Yeah,
Diesel wasn't in it.
family.
I
Man,
don't know.
y'all
I
are
thought it was
racist.
like, and the thing is, like, even like the guns. I wanted to say the whole helicopter shit was stupid in the beginning.
Which yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's
It's like Call of Duty. Oh no, I'm playing Call of Duty. I'm in a helicopter. What's next?
for real, like, and like the thing is, like, they're like complaining, like, oh, we fly any closer, we're gonna get destroyed. Okay, and they still they were like worried about that, and they still fly closer, and they got destroyed. It's just like,
Kobe.
did you not listen to yourself earlier? Like, what the fuck? Wow. N-
What?
No,
What happened? Who
but
did this?
I just couldn't even fucking understand that. Like, I don't know. There is nothing in this film that gave me sense of caring of any of these
Yeah,
characters.
yeah.
I can't even tell you a single name.
Oh, careful now! Don't be like that.
No, oh my god, this.
But
But you know what I mean? Like, wait, wasn't
the
there like a
one-eyed guy, he was funny.
Yeah, he was, but I mean,
what was
and
his deal
only
again?
a
Like
certain
he,
amount of scenes.
yeah, what was his deal again? Like he, like by mistake, got his team killed.
No, I think
Something.
he's sort of. I don't remember. Sal.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. He got banned because
He
either
didn't follow
he
orders or some shit.
Something like that. It's a generic thing. Oh, either I retreated or I sent my men to
no,
death,
he
and I
didn't.
didn't
He didn't.
do
He didn't
something.
follow a direct order, which I think caused someone's life. And
Something like
so
that,
that's why
maybe.
he got kicked out. But then because all shit's going to hell, and the guy knows like his that's as a friend of his, and he knows how he is and how loyal he can be and what he can do and shit. He like ropes him in and be like, okay, we need you because you're the only It's very tropey. It is like the most tropiest of like all sci-fi movies.
Oh,
Like there's
Yeah.
no going
literally
around that.
sci-fi
I
movies
don't know.
on sci-fi.
I liked the suits. I thought they were cool. I liked the car chase. I thought that was fun to watch. And I enjoyed it. Not to say that it's on the same level of Starship Troopers, but it's like almost like that same kind of stupid
You
comedy,
shut the
almost like
fuck
Starship
up about
Troopers.
Starship Troopers. Starship Troopers is beyond this movie. You
I
can
wanted
say
to say I
I'm
prefer
not saying
watching
it's
Star
better
Trek.
than Starship Troopers, but it's that same like if you go
just don't
watch
compare the two
if
in the
you
same
see like a
sentence.
short clip of Starship Troopers thinking like, oh, it's a sci-fi action movie,
You
aliens, yeah, but no, at the end of the day, you're getting like a comedy that's like
But
a parody of kind of like sort of on sci-fi action films, and it's
you
like, oh, okay.
I
you
will
you
say this though. I think whatever Anthem wanted it to be, this movie perfected it.
Oh, without a doubt, yes.
yeah.
For sure.
I think so too.
That's the only credit I'll give it.
Yeah, you
You
can
know.
compare this movie to Starship Troopers 2 or 3, but not the first one.
You think they'll remake that movie?
Probably. It's only a matter of time.
But the CGI. Can we talk about the CGI?
Oh, the CGI is
Sure.
not that great, sure, but I mean, what
This,
else do you want from it? Like,
the thing is, it's like the CGI. There was like different levels of like good or bad in the CGI. Like there was like moments of like, okay, they show like the alien or in the beginning of the hospital, like that was pretty bad, and then there was like CGI of the helicopter was like, okay, that's okay, I guess. It has to be better than this. And then there was like moments like the robot fights that was really bad.
Yeah, I'm glad they shot it on a Game Boy Color.
it
Game
is
Boy
not
Advance,
that bad. Jesus
it's really
Christ.
bad. It's like it's just like they ran out of money in midway of the movie, and then like towards the end was just like, hey, you're just gonna stand here and just throw something at a random wall, and we'll just put a tree on it, and that's the mother base or whatever pistol. What do they call it?
The pistol. Because it's a flower. The pistol, the flower. Like,
Yeah,
Piston? Did
what?
you say piston?
No,
pistol.
pistol.
Pist.
Pistol. It's a branch of the tree or whatever. It's
No,
just like
it's not a branch. It's a reproductive part of the plant.
I gotta say there was like a little bit of eggs comparing to like how much aliens around them. There was only like I think I counted like only 100 eggs.
You counted. You're like, I'm bored right now. Let me pause the movie and count how many
Yeah.
eggs are in this
Fuck
soup.
that. I'd fast forward.
I got to a point where I got tired of reading and I changed it to English. That was
Oh,
the
I
Uh,
watched it in
worst.
English.
That was the worst mistake.
oh, I don't know. I watched the whole thing in its original
I did
Shit.
too, but I got
audio.
so bored of reading. I was like, this movie's not interesting for me to read.
It's
And
such
then
a
I
short movie, though. That's the thing I don't get. Like, if this was
no,
like a
the
two and a
movie
half
was
hour little movie,
long.
I think I'd be on the same page with you guys. But it was so fucking short. Like, there was
No,
not really
the
much to complain
movie
about
felt
because it just kept
long.
going.
The movie felt longer than what it needed to be. It needed to be cut off like 20 minutes shorter.
About a hour and 45 minutes shorter.
I don't even think it was an hour and 45 minutes. You gave it
I
too much
don't
time.
care.
It's an hour and 39 minutes, and like 8 of that is probably credits.
Yeah, probably.
And can you explain to me like why did they go to the moon or whatever?
No, just don't even. Don't
That,
even.
that wasn't supposed to be a serious thing. It was just something about like the guy was talking about how he wanted to do like some other exploration thing or whatever. It was like a callback to their initial conversation
Ugh,
before like anything. That's all it was. I don't know why they showed it to that length, but that's all it was.
I just feel like it was dumb.
Man, I think y'all hating too much because of things I'm not allowed to legally say here on this
Okay,
show.
but what did you okay, I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt. Why did you like the movie so
Yeah,
much?
what was so good
I'm
about it?
not putting it on a high pedestal. I just don't think it's as nowhere near as
It sounds
terrible
like
as
you're
you guys
giving
are
it a movie of
making
the
it seem.
year.
Huh?
It sounds like you're about to give it a gold card.
To you, because already you're putting it at such a low like tier that it like, anything I say that's even remotely positive, you think it's
Oh,
like that high, but it's not. Like I'm not saying it's a good movie because the storyline is pretty generic and bland, and some parts of the dialogue were like, how did you all of a sudden now trust? Like all of a sudden you were against these people. Now, like a split second later, you're like, oh, maybe they actually had a good idea. Let me go ahead and just trust them and go with their plan. Like that whole thing with the general or whatever, that lady that came into the picture, that was the head of the whole operation or whatever. That whole thing was not as believable.
Oh
But
yeah,
again,
bad.
I only saw this as just like a sci-fi popcorn flick. Like it's just not something to take that seriously and just kind of enjoy the stupidity and the fun of what the sci-fi genre is supposed to bring. And then that is it. I thought the suits were cool. I thought the whole concept was cool. They obviously didn't care enough though
So
to
you're
experiment
buying
that
the
because
suits?
they just threw you into the story. If they were trying to take it seriously, they would go hardcore into the actual origin of the thing, but they didn't. They're like, "Yep, this is happening. Just accept it." And they're like, "Okay,
That
fine, I
just sounds
will."
like
And then they
lazy
had the
writing.
one-eyed guy. The one-eyed guy pretty much was like the gem to the whole thing.
The
So
one-eyed guy.
it's just okay. That's why I just give it my yellow. Like
Oh
it's
no!
not great and it's not terrible.
You gave whatever a Parasite a yellow.
And you gave
No,
Cherry
no.
a red card.
Which one?
Cherry.
Cherry, and then you
No,
change it to a
I can't.
green.
I went back and I re edited history. All right.
Yeah, but you gave Pig a green card.
Yes.
And you gave Becky a green card.
Oh, also I did see a trailer for
And you gave
the
M. Night Shyamalan's movie a green card.
Oh my god,
yes
both
yes
of them.
yeah.
See?
I,
See? Don't give me crap.
no, you gave Parasite. Get out of here. Get out of here. This
So,
fucking movie.
can I just ask one question? I
No,
was
you gotta
so
have a question
oh my god, I was so confused with the robots. I was like, wait, when did they start fighting robots? I was like,
oh
wait,
because of the general guy, whatever.
He turned the robots against them.
Yeah, like right in the beginning of the movie, but you don't see them again until later.
hmm.
Like the whole point of the suits was that eventually like they got completely replaced by robots. So our warriors gain all this technology and whatever and we're up to par. But then at some point they were like, no, these robots, they're 100% like no humans are needed, whatever, are
Yeah,
better than that. And so that's where we got it. It's
yeah,
not it's the whole robot versus real people kind of situation.
it's
Well,
literally
and
the first 10 minutes. It's like I don't trust robots or blah blah blah, or I trust robots because blah blah blah.
then like it's just like my point exactly. It's like why couldn't they just like send more robots to the pistol?
Because the guy who was in charge, technically fully in charge of the robots, did not want that to happen.
He wanted to prove that people could be better than robots.
No. The main guy didn't want the thing to like die, so he wanted to keep the thing up or whatever.
No,
Because he
but
was
like, but like his yes, so that was like his underlying thing, yes.
yeah.
But the whole convincing argument on their end, like overall for the whole entire troops or military, whatever, on their end was that they would do a much better job than the actual robots. Like, why trust something like this to the robots when they don't have a better gauge on like the terrain and all this other shit or whatever. That was like the whole thing on their end. Yes,
Oh, okay, now I
the main
remember. Yeah.
general guy had an underlying tone. Like, yeah, he was using it as a guise to be like, oh yeah, completely, humans are better. Secretly, I really don't want them to do well, so that's why I think they're actually gonna fail. Like, yeah, that was the whole kind of like mini twist thing to his
Dumb
end.
plot, dumb twist, dumb shit.
Yeah, I was just like just thinking. I was like, okay. Now I remember. Yeah, I was like, all right, you like. It's just because like the robots they don't know good directions and you guys do. Um, it still would be cool to have like a backup robot that follows you.
The
You know.
one-eyed guy.
The one-eyed guy.
Oh my god, that one eye guy. I don't know.
It's Ham. It's Ham. That's all I can remember. I'm like, it's totally Ham.
I don't recommend this film. I
I
feel
do not
like
as well.
2023 so far as this podcast for films has not been the best. So I cannot wait for March. No, Ant-Man. Ant-Man's coming up.
What
Yeah,
was the other film we talked about? Because I don't remember the
We only
the,
talking
the
about
Alice in
Ace.
Borderlands.
Yeah, Alice in Borderlands. That was the only
That
one we
was
talked.
it. We
that's
haven't.
not a movie. It's not a movie.
But hey, we have like two in the future. We have Ant-Man. We have Cocaine Bear.
I'm not watching Cocaine Bear.
We're
Oh
watching
my
Cocaine Bear.
god! At least
No.
play the game, The Rise of Pa. What was it?
What?
What? There's a game?
Pa Bear Escobar.
Oh my god.
What?
Oh, Pablo Escobar. That's what it is.
Pablo Escobar. I
It's an
hate you.
8-bit game you can play.
Sure.
Yeah, where
All
you're the bear.
right. The bare
But
necessities.
there's two. There's one red, one future of some shit, and then there's one yellow.
Are you
So bad.
actually giving us your Becky card? Is this like because I gotta update the records on this one?
I'm very close, but I don't want to, spill the beans, spill the
Why
love.
don't you just give it a red? What about this, Ham? Let's do Monopoly right real quick. Okay, give this a red, and then later on, towards the end of the year,
When you can
you
buy a
can give it a
house.
Becky.
I
And
will
Bill,
give it a red.
you see, look at that. We came common ground.
2 reds, 1 yellow.
Questionable yellow.
3 reds.
No, I don't think it's anywhere near as bad as you guys are
Call the
making out
cops
to be.
right now. They're coming to you.
Oh,
So you would rather watch that stupid shark movie where they got fucking like a hotel thing, like they're just floating in the water? You rather watch that than this?
I'd rather see Sharknado.
All right, true.
That's not the question that I'm asking. I'm
I said
asking a
What,
stupid
true.
shark
Maneater?
movie
I
with
said true.
See, there you go.
Was it Maneater?
I don't know. It was
One of the dumb shit.
no, we're not getting into this conversation again.
Or was it
All
Raekwon?
right. What was we got? Ant-Man next. We're all watching it this weekend. Not sure when we'll record again, but
Maybe.
Ant-Man will be
Monday?
thing.
This guy says Monday. I don't know. I have to look at the schedule.
The schedule.
Okay,
All
we'll
right.
decide.
Mike, do that thing. I already forgot.
Hey guys, follow us on social media on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube at WRMAcast, and write us an email at drunkcop.ateacher@gmail.com and let us know if you guys did see this movie and our social media, what you guys thought about it. Write an email to him. He misses you guys. He misses talking with friends. He's all alone, and he's like, I need friends to write an email.
Sure.
And we had a MySpace, but I don't know what happened with that.
All right. That's it. I don't know what else to go from here. Final words, gentlemen. Make it count.
Don't watch Future Warriors or Warrior of Future.
I just beat Digimon.
Well, we were podcasting.